Secretary of the Treasury, I must inform you that the counterfeit money that is flooding the country is imperiling our national economy, not to mention destruction of public trust in our monetary system. And I must further advise you that the President is deeply concerned over your failure to cope with that counterfeiting ring.
We're doing everything we can, and the President knows it. You can convey my regrets to him. We just struck a blank wall. Come here and I'll explain what I mean. My men have traced the source of the counterfeiting to this area of Texas. Their plant is somewhere in this wild region. Just where, we don't know. But it's almost impossible for us to find it. The country's just too big for our limited personnel to cover.
Well, you have my sympathies, of course. But that does not alleviate the danger confronting us. Now, I hate to suggest this, knowing your pride in the record of the Secret Service, but why not send for the Texas Rangers and ask for a little help?
As a matter of fact, here's a copy of a letter I sent this morning to Captain Bill McVeigh of the Texas Rangers at Wilcox.
Excellent, excellent. When in doubt, send for the Rangers. You know, I'm from Texas myself.
Hold still, Fandango.
What are you griping about, Romeo?
Me, Chito, Jose Gonzalez, Bustamante, Rafferty playing nursemaid to a whole bunch of hammerheads.
If you hadn't gone AWOL chasing girls, you wouldn't have to be carrying horses.
Can I help it if the girls love me? Me, the best ranger in all Texas.
Taking in a lot of territory. Captain McVeigh couldn't think you such a hot ranger, he wouldn't be playing nursemaid.
Ah, the captain, he is an old goat.
Chito, haven't you Rangers got anything more important to do than to go around frightening women?
Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you, Velvet. Don't go. Oh, Chiquita, when you're out of my sight, the whole world is dark. I'm very lonely.
Lonely? You have more girls than a dog has fleas.
Oh, no, I haven't, Velvet. When you're near me, you're the only girl in the whole world.
Yes, but I can't be near you all of the time.
Oh, Dave.
Yes, Captain.
Letter from Washington, Secret Service Department.
Secret Service, huh? Must be important.
Very important indeed. It's your next assignment.
Oh?
Counterfeit money is flooding the country. Washington's traced the source to the Badlands of Texas. But just where the plant's located, Secret Service doesn't seem to know.
Well, if they can't break up the counterfeiting ring, how do they expect us to?
I don't know, Dave, but that's going to be your job. You're supposed to contact a federal agent that's working undercover at Badlands.
That whole section is outlaw territory, Captain.
What can I do? Washington's asking for help. Of course, if you think the risk is too great, I can...
Think about the risk, but the letter doesn't say who the agent is or how we identify him. For all we know, he may be dead when we get there.
Well, that's a chance you have to take.
All right, sir. Oh, may I take Chito with me?
Take anybody you want.
Thanks. We'll figure out some way of getting at that hornet's nest. Goodbye, sir.
Oh, Dave. One thing more.
Yes, sir?
Be careful, huh? Just don't take any unnecessary chances.
We won't.
Oh, Velvet, you're so lovely. So beautiful. Oh, for you, senorita, an hombre would climb the highest mountain. He would even become an outlaw.
Then why don't you do something about it, Chito? I'm getting fed up with singing in saloons for a living. I was hoping someday, that is, maybe you and...
Oh, you can always get a job in a restaurant.
That isn't what I mean. Chito, I want kitties and a home and a husband like you.
Well, what do you want a husband for? He'll only get in the way.
All right, break it up, Casanova. I'm sorry, Velvet, but I'll have to take this lady killer away from you for a while.
Where are we going, baby?
Well, I just heard you gushing about becoming an outlaw for the lady. Now's your chance.
Oh, Chito, then you will marry me, won't you?
Baby, get me out of here before my father do a lot of kitties.
Be careful, Chito.
Davy, do you have to tack up any more of these signs? Already too many people are after the reward and shooting at us with real bullets. And we're using blank ones in our pistolas. ¿Por qué?
Why? Build up a reputation in order to get into the Badlands and find that counterfeiting ring. Besides, I thought you liked being an outlaw.
Oh, I was only joking with Senorita Valley. I would much rather be married to her than $500 wanted.
All right. Tell Captain McVeigh to take you off the case and send me another man. Have a nice military wedding when I get back to the post.
Wedding? Chito, Jose Gonzalez, Bustamante Rafferty get married?
Isn't that what you want?
No. I would much rather stay here with the $500 and the real bullets. It's much safer, too.
All right, now if that's settled, we can load up with real lead. We'll be in the Badlands in a few miles, and from then on, it's going to be dog eat dog.
Who wants to eat the dog? Well, maybe it'll be better than the food in our own calabazoo.
The hold-up, Chito.
See, and we can't do anything about it.
Or can we? Come on. Here's where we build a reputation.
Throw down that strong box. Now get out of here.
Benson, that's the nicest poke of gold dust we've lifted in quite a while.
Yeah, Dirk, that'll bring a nice piece of money when we get back to town.
I can hardly wait.
Hold it. Put your hand up. I'll take this.
Now, you no good. Save your cover, amigo. Drop your guns. On the left.
Left hand.
Gracias, señores. Hasta la vista.
Come on, Pancho. What you say. Remember, our first mistake may be our last.
See, this town me the cream. It's like riding to your own funeral.
Might be. Come on. How about a little service?
What'll it be?
Where can I trade this poke of gold dust into real money?
Go see Cash Carlton. He'll take care of you.
Now, looky here, Carlton. I fetch you $5,000 worth of loot, and you offer me a measly 100.
That's all I'm paying, Madigan. Take it or leave it.
I know you're the only fence in the Badlands, but look at that stuff. Diamonds don't grow on trees. They're worth real money.
It's what it's worth to me, not what it's worth to you. $100 or get out.
All right, here.
$100, Frosty. All right, boys. You know what to do with a man who won't string along.
No, come on, guys. Come on.
I'm very grateful to you, stranger.
Forget it. I hate to see anybody shot in the back.
What'll happen to that hombre, senor?
Madigan? Oh, he'll be taken outside the Badlands and left for the law to pick up. We live by a pretty stiff code up here. We're all banded together for mutual protection from the law. We ask no quarter from each other, and we give none.
So I notice. You walk a chalk line and ask no questions.
You catch on pretty fast. What's your name?
What difference does it make? We're here to cash this in. What's it worth to you?
How do you know I'd be interested?
Don't give us that, Carlton. We know you're the only fence here in the Badlands.
In that case, maybe we can do business. Come on.
Hey, do you see what I see? Hey, hold on there, Cash.
What's on your mind, Durkin?
Take a look at this. These two held us up after we jumped the stage.
So you're the Tioga Kid. And Pancho Chompez, huh?
I don't care who they are. That dust is ours and we want it.
Tioga? We don't rob each other here in the Badlands.
You mean we don't do the right thing, senor?
That's right. Now hand over that poke, kid, before I mop up the floor with you.
What are you waiting for, Durkin?
Bring it up before you wreck the place. Cut it out. You heard me. Next man that throws a fist gets a bullet.
Well, there'll be another time. Nobody's gonna pull a sneak job on us and get away with it.
If you tin horns know what's good for you, you get out of town.
Now I'm wondering who owes what to whom. Looks like we're about even.
You've made enemies out of Durkin and Benson, kid. They're a bad lot, clear through.
We'll take care of ourselves.
I was going out to my ranch on a little business. Why don't you two come along and lay low for a while until Durkin and the boys cool off?
I'm not in the habit of running away from people.
I think that's a very fine idea. We ought to take a rest, kid.
Not only that, but got a little proposition to make you about cashing in that gold dust.
Oh, in that case, what do we have to lose?
I owe you a favor. I'm sure you'll find it very profitable. Bottles, give me my hat.
Dirty crooks, I'll make them eat crow before I get through with them.
Nice place here, Cash.
Best in the Badlands. As long as the fella has to live out here, he might as well do it comfortably.
Hey, Carlton!
Why don't you two go on inside and make yourselves at home? I've got some feed being delivered. I'll see you in a little while. Did you get the stuff?
Yeah, it's in the wagon.
Drive into the barn. How much this time, Sims?
60 grand. 5s, 10s, and 20s.
You must have been burning up that press. Nice work.
It's all in these feed sacks as usual. But I gotta have more supplies before I can print anymore.
You mean to say you've run out of paper and ink?
Yeah. Didn't realize I was so low till I ran off this order.
Well, we'll have to do something about that right away.
Now, those two strangers you just brought in, aren't you getting a little too careless, Cash?
Now, look here, Sims. It's my business who I bring out to the ranch. You take care of your end of this deal, and I'll handle mine.
You seem to forget my neck is out in this racket. And I ain't anxious to have some undercover copper put a noose around it. I advise you to watch your step.
Or what, Sims? Go ahead, tell me.
You know what I mean, Cash. We can't afford to take chances on strangers getting wise to our setup.
Yes, I know what you mean. But just you remember this. I pulled you off the hot seat because I needed an expert engraver. And I can slide you right back on again anytime you start getting ideas about running out on me.
All right, Cash. I guess you know what you're doing. What about the supplies?
You sit tight. They'll be here in due time.
That's all of it.
Well, that's worth about 2,000, kid.
That's what I figure.
2,000 pesos. That's a lot of dinero, amigo.
I'm going to give you 5,000 for it. A little bonus for saving my life.
You value your life pretty highly, don't you?
I can afford to. There you are, kid.
Thanks.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I'll turn in for a good night's sleep.
We'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Buenas noches, señor.
Let's go get our bedrolls.
Senor, he's big-hearted, amigo. We can return the 2,000 pesos to the stage line and still have plenty of dinner.
He can afford to be generous. This is counterfeit.
Counterfeit? Oh, Davy, you make the mistake. Senor Carlton, he's one fine hombre.
It remains to be seen.
What do you think, Davy?
I don't know. Ain't anybody from the ranch, or he wouldn't be so sneaky.
I go see.
We'll both go. I'll follow him. You go around the back. right, Chito?
I'm afraid to stand up for fear I fall apart.
You'll be all right in a minute.
Oh, don't jar me, amigo. You want to break the goose egg on my head?
There's nothing to worry about as long as it doesn't hatch.
Do you see who hit me?
Yeah, but he got away.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Why didn't you shoot him?
Well, that would have brought Carlton out here. I want to do a little investigating and see if we can figure out what he was up to.
Well, you can bet it was no good for sure.
Corn. Nothing but sacks of corn. What do you suppose Carlton uses this for? He doesn't have any chickens or other livestock.
Certainly, horses, they cannot eat it. Maybe he's making a bootleg, Davy.
You amaze me. Anything wrong, kid? Not a thing, Cash.
Oh, Benson.
What's in your mind, Cash?
Round up Dirk and the boys and meet me in the saloon. I've got a job for you.
All right.
Looks like he's still packing a grudge. They'll get over it. Let's go inside.
Say, Cash, is that blacksmith up the street any good?
He's the only one in Badlands. Why?
I've got a loose shoe on my horse. I'd like to get it tacked on before we do any riding.
Good idea. A lame horse is no good with a posse on your trail. I'll be in here.
Phil, that blacksmith was the man we saw in the barn.
The blacksmith? Are you sure, Davy?
Never more sure of anything in my life. I want to know what he was doing there.
Maybe he's the fitter counter.
The counterfeiter. Only one way to find out, and that's to question him. Come on. Inside the shop and be quiet. Go on.
In farther, away from the door.
What's the game?
We're asking questions, and you better give the right answers.
Well, what do you want to know?
We caught you sneaking around the Carlton Ranch. How come?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe if you see my head, you find the imprint of your gun there.
I think we can straighten this out. Come on in the back room.
We'll be right behind you.
Now let's get down to business. Put the gun away. It's all right. I've been expecting you. You're Dave Saunders, and you're Chito Jose Gonzalez Bustamante Rafferty of the Rangers.
Davy, he even knows my name.
I ought to. I'm Bert Conroy, Secret Service.
And you're the undercover agent we were supposed to contact.
That's right. And I figured a blacksmith shop was a good place to get information. So I'm posing as the blacksmith on this case. Sorry I had to massage your head with a gun barrel, Chito, but I didn't know who you were, and I couldn't afford to expose myself to anyone connected with Carlton.
But how do you know he is him and I'm me?
My private telegraph system. Carrier pigeons. That's my only contact with Cap McVeigh. He informed me of your coming, even to your description. Let's sit down and compare notes and see if we can do to crack this case.
Well, there's one thing for sure. You're passing the stuff right under our noses.
I know. That's why I've been trailing Carlton. He's a distributor. The mystery is who he gets it from and how. We've got to find the printer, the man with the plates.
Do you have any idea who he might be?
Well, we boiled it down to 4 possible suspects. I'll show you. I got the photographs of them here.
Well, if you know who the hombres are, why don't we arrest them and go home muy pronto?
No, it's not that easy, Chito. And I got a wife and 6 kids waiting for me back east.
6 kids. You should have been a general in the army instead of a simple service agent.
Not simple, Chito. Secret.
Secret with 6 kids?
Here, look at the pictures.
Now, there's the photographs of 4 very well-known counterfeiters, and they've all dropped completely from sight.
Well, they could be dead.
Now, that's possible, but not probable. Not all 4 of them.
Do you think one of them is here in Badlands?
Could be in disguise. He could be almost any man in town. But the minute we attempt to shake down, well, he'd get wise and skip.
It's like looking for a haystack with a needle.
Well, we're solid with Carlton. There's a chance he might lead us to the man we want.
Good. Now, if you need any help, just count me in.
Thanks, Conrad.
So long.
Adios.
Here's your bankroll for the day, Frosty.
You looking for me?
That's right. Got a little to do. How soon can you ride?
Right away. What's on your mind?
The newspaper office over in Wilcox.
Newspaper office? There isn't enough doing one of those joints to make a raid worthwhile.
That's what you think. I want you to grab all the blank paper and printer's ink you can pack away.
I see what you mean. I'll even bring you the printing presses if you want them.
Just the good paper and ink. And take the stuff out to my ranch, will you? I'll make it worth your while. By the way, I've got some new entertainers coming in this afternoon. I'll treat you and the boys to a big time when you get back.
Well, that's good. It's about time this town had some new fluff. I'll see you later.
Forget it, Durkin. None of that rough stuff. We haven't got time. Get going.
Hey, Carl. It's gonna be a raid. How about cutting this in on it? We didn't come here just to sit.
All right, kid, if that's the way you want it. Durkin, come here a minute, will you? The kid and Poncho want to go along with you.
What, and let them steal our eye teeth?
I want you to bury the hatchet. They played a good joke on you. Now be a sport and forget it.
Sure, why not, Durkin? Someday you might catch us off guard.
That would be a real pleasure. Come on.
Badlands takes the risk of sending out a message, it's important. Badland gang on way to Wilcox to raid newspaper office for counterfeiting supplies. Stop at all costs. Conroy. You bet we'll stop it. Get everybody off the street, Cal.
Pull the lines and see if the curtains work. I want to have everything ready for those entertainers tonight. That's fine. What's up, boys?
There was an ambush waiting for us at the newspaper office. And we figured these two birds had something to do with it.
Ambush? What do you mean?
We ran into a trap. And they got Cooper and Shorty.
Cooper and Shorty?
How do we know these two drifters aren't working for the law?
That's a laugh. We didn't know anything more about an ambush than you did.
Nothing like this ever happened until you two joined up.
There must be an information leak somewhere.
Look, Cash, how could we give anybody any information? You didn't tell us about the raid until this morning.
That's right, senor. We were never out of their sight.
Don't let them lie out of it.
I don't think they are lying.
Well, somebody tipped off the law. And they must have had wings to get there ahead of us.
Wings? Wait a minute. There must be an undercover man operating here, using carrier pigeons to get information to Confederates outside the Badlands.
I never saw any pigeons in this town.
You wouldn't if an undercover man had them.
Then how could you locate them?
Pigeons have to be fed. And the only place in Badland to get feed is at Sim's place. I'll go see him. He'll know who's been buying the stuff. Give them back their guns.
Are you crazy?
Give them back their guns.
Spot, Conroy.
See, the banditos think you had the pigeons.
Oh, you think they're wise to me?
See, if you bought your feed at Sim's store, you're going to be a dead pigeon.
Well, that's the only place in town to buy feed. How'd they find out about it?
Did you warn headquarters about that raid on the newspaper office?
Well, yes, I overheard Carlton talking to his cashier about it. How'd you know I sent that message?
We rode out with Durkin. We're trying to trace those printing supplies back here to the counterfeiters.
See, but we didn't have time to tell you about it. But you nearly got us killed.
Carlton figures that only a pigeon could have gotten there ahead of us. He's checking with Sims now to see who owns pigeons here in Badland. You've got to get out of town and fast.
Well, how about you and Chito?
Never mind about us. Get going back to those 6 kids before it's too late.
Thanks a lot, fellas. Good luck.
Conroy's our man, all right. I never suspected him of any dirty work. There he is now.
No telling what he knows.
Keep undercover. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, Chito, if we could figure out what those sacks of corn mean to Carlton, we might have something to work on.
So maybe the corn means nothing, amigo. Unless he wants to feed the rats.
Let's take cover and see what they're up to.
Put those pack horses in the barn. Hurry it up, boys. They'll be safe now that we're rid of that undercover agent.
Yeah, they should be.
All right, head to town.
These horses have come a long way.
Let's see what's in the packs.
blank paper.
Printing supplies, maybe, no?
They must have pulled a sneak raid last night without us.
Maybe the fitter counter comes back, and when he does, we catch him.
We'll stake out here and see what happens. Hey, Chito, wake up.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Was I sleeping?
You weren't doing a hoedown. It's Sims, feed store man. Get outside.
Counter get away.
Come on.
Where?
Sims' feed store. He's definitely tied in with Carlton. He wouldn't be picking up those printing supplies. We'll get into town ahead of him and make a thorough search of his place. Let's cut across country.
Right this way, girls. You girls will use that dressing room over there. Velvet, this is yours. Go and get ready. I'd like to see what kind of a show you're going to put on this evening.
All right.
Okay.
Well, how'd it go this time?
Well, that was a cinch. The stuff is in a barn out at the ranch.
Good. I'll have Sims pick it up.
Make sure there's no one inside.
There's nobody in the place, but the door's locked.
We'll go around the back and break in.
Put your weight against it.
Come on.
Don't do that, Davy. What's the matter?
Doesn't seem to be a cellar in this place.
Next time you're going to scratch your foot, let me know.
Hey, Chito. These sacks are all consigned to the Red Onion Canteen in Wilcox.
Oh, I know that place, Davy. That's where the Senorita Velva works. The Red Onion Cantina, they only sell corn in the bottles.
Maybe they sell something else there.
Ay, de me, look at the new dinero.
Chito, they've been shipping this stuff out in sacks of grain.
That is why there's so much corn in Senor Cash's barn.
That's right. But we still haven't found where they printed. Here, put that back in. I'm gonna look around some more. Where's this draft coming from?
Open it up, amigo. Open it up. I'm down from the expense.
Not expense, suspense.
Someday I go to school to learn how to talk. There's a ladder.
You watch the doors while I see what's down there.
What do you see down there, Dave?
Plenty. Pretty plants down here, but the plates are missing.
Well, they must be around here someplace.
I'd like to have more time to search for them.
In another minute, we would have been caught.
As soon as he leaves, we'll try again.
It may be a long time, Davy.
Well, Sims will probably start printing again now that he has supplies. If he does, it means he's going to haul those plates out of hiding.
The senoritas, they must have arrived.
Now, don't go getting ideas about going AWOL on me again. We're going to stay right here and sweat this out.
Well, you sweat first, then I'll sweat later. I go up to the cantina and relax.
All right. Don't be gone too long.
Gracias, senor.
Pancho, you're just in time. The new girls are going to give us a sample of their show.
Gracias, senor. I'd like to see the girls.
Well, sit down.
Gracias.
All right, Fred.
mistake, senorita. My name is Pancho Champes.
Do you know this man, Velvet?
Know him? Well, he's the best ranger in Texas, aren't you, Chito?
Ranger.
Did I say something wrong, Chito?
Oh, no, senorita. You just signed a death warrant for Davy and me.
I knew there was something phony about you and your pal.
Redford, Chito!
Senorita Velvet, she recognized who I am.
Get the horses.
The kid's with him! Don't let him get away!
I'll give $1,000 gold to the man who brings those two rangers back, dead or alive.
Get back to town. Now's our chance. Get around the back of the store. You go around the front and keep watch. Wait a minute.
Make up your mind, Davy. The gang will be back muy pronto.
I have an idea that'll force him to deliver those plates to us.
Well, what is it?
Get under the building and start de-smoking.
You mean to burn the place down?
No, just make a big smoke. If those plates are hidden inside the store, Sims will make a beeline to save them.
Like saving the family heirlooms, no?
Exactly. I'll wait inside and take him the minute he grabs those plates. Now get going.
I warned you, Cash.
For $1,000 gold, Dirk and his boys will run those two tin stars into the ground.
Sam! 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 What's up, Gabe? The store's on fire.
On fire? Hurry up, you fool! It'll take us months to get going again if those plates are ruined. Come on! Come on! Get it!
I don't see any blaze.
Well, get the plates.
Here they are.
Don't move. Either of you. I'll take good care of those plates. I'm placing both of you under arrest for murder and counterfeiting.
Arresting us is one thing, kid. But getting us out of the Badlands is something else. You'll never do it.
You're wrong. Your pals are out in the country chasing us. We'll be well on our way when they get back.
You're wrong, kid. There they are now.
Here, sit here in the back room and tie him up.
The kid and Pancho have Sims inside.
It's on fire.
There isn't any fire. It was a trick to trap Sims. Take cover.
Chito, they have us surrounded. Watch the back.
Let Chito and Dave go.
Get away from here before you get shot.
But you don't understand. I got Chito into this, and I love him.
That's so. That gives me an idea.
I'll do anything you ask.
All right, you go tell your boyfriends I'll let them go. They turn Sims loose with the plates.
Plates?
Just tell them they'll know what I mean.
Supposing they refuse?
It'll be just too bad for them.
I'll try.
We'll hold our fire till you get back.
Chito, what is it, Davey? They're sending Velvet over for some reason.
Chito, you have to give up.
Give up? We just got to the fitter counter.
But you don't understand. They'll let you and Dave go free if you'll turn Sims loose with the plates, whatever that is.
It's that trick, Chito. They'd shoot us down the minute we showed ourselves.
See, amigo, I'm not fooling so easy.
Tell them we'll stay here and shoot it out. And that we'll destroy those plates if necessary.
But you can't hold out against all of them.
We have a prisoner. We're going to stay with him. Tell them that. Chito, go and watch the rear. Wait a minute. Come here. Get out of that window. You can really help us if you want to.
You know I would, Dave.
All right, after you've reported to Carlton, go to the blacksmith shop. In the back room, you'll find some pigeons. Tie this note to the leg of one of them and turn it loose. Hurry.
Well, what about it? Did they accept my offer?
No.
All right, boys, let them have it.
Chito, bring me some more ammunition.
I got no more, Davy.
Chito, come here. It's Captain McVeigh. Drop your gun.
Thank you, Velvet, for getting us out of a tight spot.
Oh, see, Chiquita. And I'm going to give you a great big kiss.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll have nothing to do with outlaws.
Outlaws? Oh, we were only playing.
Not as far as I'm concerned, you weren't. You're Pancho Champez, and you're the Tioga Kid. And I'm going to collect the $500 reward money.
Oh, Velvet, you don't understand. We were supposed to do that because we're... You know, Davy, I don't think she loves me anymore.
You don't.
From now on, I am through with women.
You're through with them. Looks to me like they're through with you.